Cut.
My name is Hope Baxter. I'm playing Mia. Mia is a bright young girl who is anxious about the future of her status of relationship with Jake, but she's also very headstrong. I think that she knows what she wants.
My name is Jonathan Felder. I am portraying the character Junior, and Junior will be the childhood friend of the main character, Jacob. Pretty much childhood friend to him. I would say grew up, they took sort of different paths.
My name is Leilani Williams. I'm playing for Angel Heart, and she's a flirt. She's a pretty girl that you gotta watch out for. She got, different intentions and different motives behind why she might want you, but it's fun playing her.
My name's Preston Harvey. I'm playing the role of Jacob. Jacob is just a very humble basketball player who has his sights on North Carolina. He wants to play college basketball. He has feelings for a girl, but he doesn't know how to come out and say that.
My name is Courtney Cole. I play Tia, Jake's big sister, and she is the protective big sister. She really cares about Jake. She really cares about her family.
Tia!
Okay, so Tia, I really like her character because what you get to learn about her is truly how much she cares about her family and her brother, but also how that's weighing on her and how that comes out in everyday interaction with her family. But also she's got some concerns for herself too, and just the way that it all ends up weaving into the story that the director wrote is great.
I'm Danielle Johnson, and I am the script manager.
All right. What character are you playing?
And I make sure everybody knows their lines. I make sure everybody have on the same thing. If we're shooting from Monday, or if we're shooting a scene on Monday, and then we pick up that same scene on Friday, you need to make sure you look the same and wear everything that you had on Monday. And I just kind of make sure it goes smooth and everybody is where they should be script-wise. I'm there to be that person to help.
The funniest scene that we shot, definitely hands down so far, is Angel's walk through the hallway.
Yes, during the dress scene when I had to walk down the hallways, they were just hyping me up whenever I had to walk down. They're like, strut, do your thing like you're on the runway, and act like you see nobody there.
I wouldn't say a typical reaction, but when a beautiful female walks by, or a female in general, guys, you will look.
Action.
You need some help.
No, I'm straight.
You got that? Send it.
What you think about Angel?
Yes, sir.
When all the guys fall out and act hysterical about her.
We had so much fun that day, just Angel walking down the hallway, everybody, all the guys going crazy and yelling.
Yeah, that part was fun. It kind of reminded me of what I do already with the modeling and stuff, so it was like a mini runway that I had to envision.
I'll just tell him that it was all my fault and that I encouraged you to go out with Brian.
Might work.
Of course it will.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Hey, Mia, where are you going?
Gym class.
Oh, okay. See you later.
See ya.
All right, cut. Let's do it again.
I think the difference between Hope and Mia is Hope's a little more blunt and straightforward. I think Mia's a little bit more reserved, and she's honest if you ask her, but she's not going to come out and say it. I think Hope will just come out and say it.
My experience been good. The auditions went nice, and whenever they called me back, I was so happy that I got the part. But everyone's been nice. The girls are very nice, the director, and everything been going smooth. So I'm having fun filming this movie.
Action.
Hey Mia, did Jacob tell you about his feelings for me? Being that you're his little friend and all.
Why would he? He's not interested.
Oh, but he will be.
All right, cut. Let's do it.
It's kind of like an alter ego. So like to bring it out, because in real life I'm like sweet and you know, quiet and all this stuff. But Angel, she's like direct. Like she's in your face. She knows she won. Like she's gonna get it. So it's like, you know, you just got to bring out that attitude. But you know, it's not too hard. But it is an alter ego.
I first heard about the movie from Bo Harris, the director. So he's been like my right hand in the 4 years that I worked here at Action News Jackson. So I, again, have home court advantage. I get to hear about all of his cool, creative ventures. And this was just one of them. More in the works. Can't tell you about that. But I've gotten a chance to see and hear and discuss a lot about his works. So this was one of them. So it was great when he asked me like, hey, do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, me? You know, you deal with me already. You want to deal with me outside of work too? So that was cool. I couldn't turn down the opportunity.
Bo is so cool. Like from the get-go, like the first time I worked with him, he was so like down to earth. Like just, he felt like family. And so when he asked me again, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. So I'll do another film. I'll do it all until I die. Bo, you can come back and ask me to do a film. We're good. We're family. So yeah.
Well, I got to share a significant amount of scenes with Sharon, and she is bomb.com. And I feel like all of the scenes where it required her to just be like completely distraught, she was on point. Like, we might have laughed before the scene, but once it was time to go into the scene, like Sharon was in the zone, and you truly believed that like something horrible had happened.
I caught up to Sharon at a film festival.
Hello.
Hey, Sharon.
Hi, good people.
So what are you doing here?
So we are at the Christian Worldview Film Festival in Albany, Georgia. It's the big one hosted by the Kendrick Brothers. Awesome time. So many good sessions, workshops, guest speakers, and then you get to meet up with your actor friends, your director friends. I guess that's why Bo came in, and we got Richard here with the sound. But yeah, so it's just a good time. Everybody can collaborate, good projects coming up. So yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later.
One, two, three.
So the first time I did After the Buzzer Sound, what was that, like 17 years ago or something like that? I didn't even have kids. So I didn't even know what it was to be a mom. I don't know, I feel like I tapped into that a little bit back then. But now that I actually have 3 kids of my own, I wanted to dig back into the role to see what else I could bring into it. You know, knowing what I know now, just how all of that would play out. So exploring Camille's character even more. It was great. What an opportunity, what a blessing. I want to watch them side by side to see how they differ.
I mean, especially Jonathan. I remember him specifically because I, you know, connected him with the movie and the audition. And so just seeing him really take that serious and be that person and play that role really good, I was very impressed. But the cast overall, I mean, they did a very good job to me.
You don't think I gotta work for everything I get? Cause I do.
That ain't work, Jay. What? You think being on a basketball team and getting good grades in school is work? You ain't living in the real world, man.
So school me, Jay. Let me know, what's the real world?
Man, the real world is out here in these streets, man. The real world is watching your cousin get smoked over some mess. What's real is having to watch your back 24/7. The real world, Jay, it's about getting yours and running things.
Running things, huh?
Yeah, running things.
When you first going over your line, don't do it.
It was fun. He was direct. We'll be shooting the scene, and if we're shooting the scene a certain particular way, he'll pull us to the side and like, okay, this particular scene needs to have a little bit more energy, or slow it down a little bit, or like, your character right now is supposed to be angry. You know, feed into it a little bit more, and gave us tips to do what we can do and say when we're at home practicing for the next scene. It was very good. I'll definitely look forward to doing something in the future as well.
The storyline is wonderful. I remember the first time I watched the movie in the original production, and I was bawling tears. I was trying to hold back, but I was bawling tears at the time that, you know, he lost his life. And I felt it. The music moved me, the writing moved me, the production moved me. And I remember that specifically because I really was just trying to I was like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. I did cry, a lot.
The crowd cheers the team on from the stands of the high school. Jake looks at Tia and smiles.
Well, study enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
See ya.
So during the reading, as you know, you're getting to see everyone's characters come to life. There are definitely twists and turns that you don't expect. And I think that that's also what makes it so good, because even if it's not a Christian movie, typically, you know, you go into the movie, they kind of set up the main characters, you get a feel for who they are, what their aspirations are, and maybe what might be in the way of that. And so then you kind of put it together like, okay. But this movie is a little harder to figure out, you know, what the end result is going to be. And that's what makes you want to keep watching.
It definitely is a wake-up call because everybody knows the saying, wrong place at the wrong time. And that's very applicable to everybody's life, because if you get caught in the wrong situation, whether you're doing something wrong or not, just like that, just like a snap of a finger, somebody's life could be lost.
I was shocked by the ending of the script. Like, once I got to the part where they, you know, the ending, I was shocked. I was like, okay, well, I didn't see that coming. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is a Christian film, so it got meaning behind it, which I love.
I think is exactly what people need right now, because it is a realistic but relatable story and storyline, but it's positive and it's all wrapped around Christian values. It's hard to do that in a movie and still have people interested.
I think it's one of those teachable movies that you will sit down with your younger generation, like your brothers or your children, or you will show it in a group setting, because it's one of those films that is trying to provide you with a message. You know, it's not too flashy, not too dramatic, but it's getting a point across of saying, hey, your life can end up one way or it can end up another way. It all depends on who you have in your circle. It all depends on the people. Like, just because you grow with someone doesn't necessarily mean you should continue and finish your life with that person.
Somebody steps away from the film, or after watching the film, feel like, wow, like this was great. I want to tell somebody else about this film. I want somebody else to watch it.
Scene 51, take 12 with, Roll Tatum and Jacob.
Angel Heart, signing out.
All right, y'all, we have another project in the works right now. It is called Choices. This is coming up, so stay tuned.